I really don't know what to say about that.
No, it sure is. Okay.
Sure is a way to start a D&D campaign.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. This could be fun.
Speaking of D&D campaigns, you guys did a lot last time.
We played some dice. Lucca won the big pot, as well as the giant wheel of cheese, which is a little bit suspicious, but we agreed to deliver it to Chateau Roquefort in Neverwinter, on the eastern side of Neverwinter.
Yeah.
So it was a good payout if we do deliver it. And it is, I guess, on the way. Like, we are gonna swing in the general vicinity of Neverwinter on our way through so we can drop it off. It is highly suspicious and possibly cursed, but we don't know that.
All it did was laugh at you.
Yes, it did laugh. Laughing cheese.
How is it laughing? Like, does it get spawn in mouth, or is it in our heads?
It is audibly coming from the cheese.
The cheese.
But the cheese itself doesn't spout a mouth or anything like that.
No!
Ho 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 ho!
Another travelling companion, then.
Cheese to meet you.
Oh, no. It appears Grey is a bit cheesed off.
Are you made of lactose?
Very cheesy of you.
Have I strapped the cheese wheel to Amir already? Like,
it's in your head, like it's in your arms while it laughs. It's up to you if you want to continue talking to it or strap it on and still.
Are we outside?
You are outside.
Okay,
yeah.
so I'll call out Amira's name, and I will use thaumaturgy to make my voice super loud as I'm calling out for Amira in Draconic.
Alright.
I don't think Amira can be too far away, so once we reunite, I'll get her saddle back on and the dragon head attached to one side and the cheese attached to the other side.
Alright. Some cheese, you've got like a belt to put it on Amira.
Strapped, and I just pull the straps tight. That cheese ain't going anywhere.
What kind of cheese is this? Like, it's a wheel of cheese, but what kind of cheese?
You are unable to tell the type of cheese it is because it's just got its waxed outside.
Okay.
It could be cheddar, it could be Gorgonbear, it could be anything.
Okay. Is it smelly?
No, it doesn't emit a scent. It's a slight cheesy aroma.
Okay.
Perhaps,
but it's not like a dense blue cheese that just smells of feet.
No, not a feet smell.
The cheese seems fairly talkative. Perhaps you should actually ask the cheese itself.
Excuse me, cheese? What shall we call you? Okay, hee 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 hee. What kind of cheese are you?
Cheese.
It seems we've gotten a fair bit of information out of it, then.
Yes.
By the sounds of it.
Was that too cheesy for you?
I can't think of a cheese pun at this time. I will mount on to Amira.
Alright. As soon as you mount onto Amira, the cheese itself disappears from the side and shows up on the back of your backpack that you have, or into your satchel. You can feel a dense weight is just bet.
Now, you can be on Amira. She won't bite.
I beg to disagree.
She's more as a meat board type girl. You see, you can stay on Amira. It'll be fine.
No, we like you.
Well, that's odd. That's fairly concerning. Okay. Well, you just stay in my backpack then.
Do you like us in here?
Just do all of us hear this?
You all hear this cheese.
Just don't touch my stuff.
Why not?
I have it in the right space, so if I
I'm
can...
gonna roll all over your stuff.
In case I need to access it at any time, I would like it in the same place I left it. Yes? No? Okay.
That's no
weird.
good for us.
White Paw and Grey Claw are having their own small conversation, being like, "This is cursed cheese."
Maybe we are, maybe we're not.
Do I have?
Perhaps we need a cheese exorcism.
Do I even
Do you want to do anything with the cheese, or are you just going to tolerate it in your bag?
I mean, I'll take it out again and try and strap it to Amira, but if it disappears back into my backpack, I was like,
It'll show up on the top of your head.
no, that's not where you want to be. I'll take it off.
It's a good view up here.
Yes, but it's bigger to be over here. That's like a very local reference. I'll strap it again to Amira. Now,
It'll-
stay.
Not the good view up here.
And then it'll teleport into Tealeaf's bag.
You're my soul swister. We're gonna have a whole lot of fun.
I think, shall we get moving? I don't really know what else to do with this cheese.
Yes, I have written a poem. A haiku, even, about said cheese.
There is no way I could resist listening to it. Go ahead.
A laughing cheese wheel. Its name is hee 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 hee. Very unnerving.
I would agree.
Yes.
That was awful.
No, I think it was quite.
Poem's awful.
I think it was quite good, actually.
Terrible.
It's fantastic.
Poke so many holes into that one.
Very precise.
Gross. I hate
Beautiful.
it. I hate you.
It'll
Tasty.
teleport away from Tealeaf into Grey Claw's bag.
Wait, why?
Because you're
I
there.
wasn't part of that. I didn't win it.
Smelly and hairy.
Let me enhance that smell.
You gonna follow the cheese?
Can I do a quick check with my bag to make sure everything's there?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, okay.
Yep. There's nothing out of place.
Okay. It's just lightly waft of cheese.
So you have this cheese with a very grating voice. Pun and a pun. And it's becoming less punny and more salty.
Okay. If Grey Claw and White Paw are on a warhorse, Tealeaf, do you want me to pick you up and put you onto Amira with me?
Yes, please.
I'll just I'll have Amira like get down on like the sort of like haunches, like the elbow, so it's like sitting down, and I'll reach down and offer a hand.
Okay. Thank you.
Up you come.
Alright, and you're also getting on your steed as well.
Yep, both White Paw and myself clamber on.
So you'll head off. All the while the cheese is using its high-pitched voice to sling insults and puns your way as you head towards the forest.
I really wish that I'd learned the spell silence.
You'd be cheddar off without that.
I think it would be very useful right now. You know,
I am annoyed they did not tell us about the talking cheese.
I'm concerned that it did not talk throughout the entire game.
Yeah.
We wanted to come with you. They knew about us.
Also
Didn't
concerned.
like the other people?
I like you guys.
But what about the other people?
They have a sharp tang to them. Almost as sharp as yours.
And it leaves you, and it'll go back over to Tealeaf. But you can still talk to
Are
it.
you eating us?
No, maybe.
Inside.
Do you believe in magic?
15.
It's not eating you. It's not really doing anything untowards to you except for being an annoyance.
Let's try and get this over and done with as quickly as possible then, shall we?
Yes. I do not like this cheese.
This is becoming more annoying every moment, yes.
Unnerving.
Can I roll a knowledge check of some kind to know about talking cheese or animated food?
I'll get you to, like, base it off of animated food. Maybe, like, Arcana.
Arcana? 10.
Then, from your memory bank, you don't really know of anything to do.
Yeah.
with- Maybe it's a spell that's on it, but
Yeah, okay.
you have no idea.
I don't think I took the spell magic.
Did you take Identify?
No.
Not gonna get feta up with me, are you?
Yes. Very quickly.
Don't be silly. Although you look silly.
I wish to abandon the cheese.
No, we said we would get to Neverwinter. We at least do that.
That's all.
God.
Just put it out of your mind.
Sounds good out to me.
You're not helping me make my case. Hee.
Onwards!
Yeah.
Faster we get this here, faster it's gone from us.
So from the town of Gundagai, it's probably from the township to the actual edge of the forest where it begins. It's maybe like 3 miles away, so it's still a bit of a distance. About a mile inwards to your journey, you come across this little caravan. It's got 2 women standing out front of it. And there's also like 3 colourful horses, not like rainbow coloured, but just like spotted horses that are just grazing out in the fields. And when you turn the bend to find this, a wagon, I guess, not a caravan, like delicious scents hit your noses, like of just carrots and tomatoes and freshly cooked somethings. You can also hear 2 women bickering as well, very, very loudly. And from what you can hear they say, "Now where have you hidden the salt this time, Melda? Eh? The last week it was in the bottle marked Therotoxin."
What's that, Sana?
So you turn the corner, and from what you can see, blue coils of smoke drift lazily from an untattered cooked fire beside these 2 bickering ladies.
Are you listening to me, or is your head in the clouds again? Oh dear, I can't possibly listen to everything you say, Sana. You've never stopped talking. And now can you pass me that green bottle there, would you? It says danger explosives. Oh, trust me, it'll be fine. I want to see what happens when I...
And there is a loud bang! And noxious-smelling smoke billows from the back of the wagon as the 2 women stumble out, choking and sputtering away from the wagon itself. The 3 horses raise their heads briefly and back to their munching, obviously unfazed.
How far away are we?
You're probably like 100 meters away.
100 meters.
Sorry, 100 feet.
And we
Imperial.
heard all this?
They're very loud.
Holy crap.
Like, even though one sounds a bit ditzy, you can still hear her.
I guess we'll approach.
Yeah.
Any closer?
Hee. They seem like your kind of people.
The wheel of cheese is silent.
We have to take these women with us.
As we approach, I make sure to keep everybody within 10 feet of me.
Okay.
Jeez.
So, wiping away like the smoke from her mouth, the one named Xana like looks up and sees you guys coming towards you. It's like, "Oh, customers! Hello, yes, hi. Soup?
No.
Would you like the soup? You would absolutely love the soup. Beautiful, 1 gold piece, absolutely delicious. Maybe a bit more than 1 gold piece, depending on the soup.
I just saw you
Absolutely do.
explode your cut.
That was a different kind of soup. We don't sell that soup. Different soup? Come on, you know you want to.
No.
Yes.
No.
Oh, kitty cat, come on, let's do it.
Look,
Get off
that
your
may be
seat,
the
come
motto
down.
of my church, but it is not my motto.
Let's do it.
Oh, well, you definitely will. And she'll, like, bring out this warm pot and she'll, like, waft the scent at you. She'll just, like, have her hand billowing towards you.
I'll just reach in, grab some, like, packed nuts, and just...
You'll feel a weight in your backpack and be like, that smells very good.
Shut up, cheese.
No, you're silly.
No, shut up, cheese.
No, you shut up.
No. How can you smell that? You don't even have nose!
Oh, you know a lot about cheese for someone that's
I
lactose tolerant.
don't know anything about cheese. I know that they don't have noses.
It's so stupid.
No.
Cheese.
You're stupid, cheese.
You're stupid.
No, you're stupid, cheese. You're stupid, cheese. You're stupid, cheese.
And just like, I'll just look down at Tealeaf, who's like right in front of me, and it's like, I don't know what to do with these ones.
Do you want some soup? I could get... That does smell like good soup. I could go for some soup.
Tealeaf might... What type of soup is it?
Oh, any soup. We've got heaps of soup. You've got...
Could I please have a 1 gold piece soup?
Oh,
A 1 gold soup.
maybe. Let me see.
Okay.
She'll check out the back. 1 gold piece, 1 gold piece. What do I do?
Didn't she just, like,
Yeah.
wave soup in front of me?
But 1 gold piece soup.
Isn't that what... Oh, is that not what she offered?
Yeah, she offered, like, high-end soup.
Isn't that
5 gold piece.
Oh.
Expensive soup, yeah.
Holy cow.
It's such good soup. It goes well with anything. Sourdough, cheeses,
What?
like maybe even like a nice beer.
What? Why is it 1 gold?
We have to make a living. We don't get many customers.
What the hell kind of living do you live?
Soup living. It's a tough business to be in.
And you choose to be this far out of civilization?
Oh, we're just passing through here. We're going to go further downwards, further westwards, where all the customers are. Maybe. We're not sure.
I don't trust this soup.
I
good soup.
I would advise possibly just for the standard populace, perhaps you should look at lowering your prices slightly. 1 gold is more than a week's pay for most people. More than a month's, actually.
Well, boo for them. We sell 1 gold piece soup. 5 gold piece
saying
fancy soup.
I'm just saying you won't get that many customers. I mean, if you're going, you only have random adventurers or nobles.
That's the market.
That is
Nobles.
that is a very specific niche market.
Yes, well, they like soup surprise, and that's why we charge 5 gold pieces for it.
Who is previous customer?
Some man with a fancy coat.
I see.
Did he also have a face?
He did. He spoke to us with a mouth.
What is name of soup wagon?
Soup wagon? Oh, well, Meals on Wheels.
I don't
I'm
trust
not
this.
even joking.
Do you happen to have a potato and leek soup?
That's a specialty of a 1 gold piece soup.
2 1 gold piece
But
soups?
I will have you know, my sister, Hilda, really likes to experiment a little bit, put extra flavors in there. For free. Don't let that dissuade you from 1 gold piece soup.
What kind of flavors do you mean?
Oh, she has like just a scan over you, and then she'll determine the flavor. Oh. How does that sound?
It's expensive
5
soup.
gold piece soup, extra flavor. Soup surprise. You know you want soup
I do
surprise,
not want
kitty
soup.
cat.
Cat don't like soup.
Well, cat's missing out then. We
Yes.
have cold soup as well.
Don't want that.
It's part of soup surprise. It's cold.
I'll go
Oh, I
with
gave it away. Oh my.
potato and leek. I don't know about you.
I will go a mystery 1 gold.
1 gold piece soup.
Yes, please.
Excellent. And you, sir?
I'll have the potato and leek.
5 gold piece soup.
No, I will go with the potato and leek. You said was one gold piece.
Yes.
One gold piece for a soup is already pushing the credibility of how much you can charge for soup.
Is extortion.
It's expensive.
And you'll hear from Greycaw's backpack, 5 gold piece soup.
Ignore
Just
that voice.
loud enough that she'll hear.
Ignore that voice.
Oh, but they
No,
are.
it-
They
no,
asked
no,
for soup.
no, it didn't.
I fully insist.
It
they
has
asked for
no
soup.
money.
You have the money, right?
No,
Why not?
because I'm not spending it here.
You look like a man with money.
No, I don't have money.
That's odd. Where did you get that fancy clothes?
The church.
Famously, the church has no money.
Surely the church will pay for more soup.
Church is not buying 1 gold soup. We
5 gold
we
piece
can
soup.
buy 100 soup for 1 gold.
That's a lot of soup.
It is.
That's an unnecessary amount of soup.
It is.
So you do want a 5 gold piece soup?
No.
I'll take the 1 gold piece soup. Thank
2
you.
gold, one 4 gold piece soup.
Yes.
Yes.
Excellent.
Here, and I'll flip the. I'm still sitting on a mirror, and I just flip the dragon coin.
And she'll catch it
the
with
one
one
going-
hand.
Yeah.
I will try and reach over and pass it.
She'll bend down to grab.
I'm on the
What
wheel.
ingredients do you use to make this worthwhile 1 gold?
It's a secret. If we told you, then we'll be out of business. And I can't have that.
I can't help you here. I do not know ingredient, but what I do know is 1 gold too much for soup.
Well, ingredients are hard to come by. We
What
grow them
i-
all ourselves, somewhere. It's none of your business.
I think this is very skeptical, and I would like to really inside check that because
You-
this whole thing
Yeah, you sure can.
screams of really weird.
It could be magic soup.
18.
18.
18.
100% telling the truth.
I'm not eating this soup.
After that exchange, Zana will turn to her sister Melda and say, Melda, dear, we've got customers. We've got 1 gold piece soup for 2. Maybe a 5 gold piece soup for Kitty Cat? Yes? Yes. You know you want it. And she'll, like, boop your nose.
I'm going to turn to White Paw and quickly discuss, Julie. What do you feel about this? Okay, I'll have some.
Excellent. 5 gold piece soup. Wonderful.
One 5 gold piece.
Wonderful. Excellent. Okay.
I'm going to regret this.
Alright, so take 5 gold piece off and 1 gold piece for
already
you.
done.
Right? Great. Callan.
Yeah.
Lucca, if you will.
Yes.
Roll me a d6, please.
I will use the skull die. See how this goes. 4.
4. And Rach, Tealeaf.
I too will use my skull
Yes,
dice.
please.
2.
2. Alright, so when these soups return, you have received a leek and potato soup.
Yep.
It just smells wonderful, like creamy, just the right texture, and it just reminds you of home. You take a sip out of it, and you feel really good. Like each sip, you feel like braver and just more hearty than ever. You just feel great. It's almost as if from behind, when you saw Melda pour something in, like it was a potion of heroism.
Oh.
You're now affected by the potion of heroism.
I wonder how I add that onto my conditions.
For 1 hour, you'll receive 10 temporary hit points that last for that duration. Also for the duration, you are under the effects of bliss.
Oh.
No concentration required.
Ooh. Okay. That's I will throw on some temp hit points, which is good because I lost one.
And Rach.
Yeah.
What kind of soup did you order?
I went for a mystery 1 gold piece soup.
Mystery Velvet. When the soup returns, you have a bowl that's filled with like chunks of meat. But like, if you were to drink it, the meat would go softly into your mouth. It's very chewy, like lamb in tomato soup. And you feel the warmth go into you. And then you feel light. And then you can see your hands, and the bowl suddenly like drops. Like your grip on the bowl is just gone. You're under the effects of the gaseous form potion. So for 1 hour, you have a gaseous form, or you can end the effect as a bonus action. So this one you can turn off. You're a fart cloud now.
Okay.
And Martin. For Sister Whitepaw.
Yep.
You get a bowl that's covered in a gold leaf. Like, you can't actually see the contents underneath it, but from the smell of it, it smells of like beef and like rosemary and chives, just a whole group of just gamey meat. And for you, it smells just delicious. But unfortunately, it's not for you. It's for Whitepaw.
Just
Can you roll me a d6, please?
1.
So, Martin.
Yeah.
You receive this gold-leafed soup, and you taste it. And then, the more you drink the soup, well,
White Paw.
Whitepaw drinks the soup, you start to see a change in Whitepaw.
Oh no.
She's getting absurdly large.
Oh no.
Almost giant-like.
Oh no.
Get off the horse, get off the horse!
Well, eventually the feet would grow out and she'd just go up.
Yeah. She's counted as a medium creature, yeah?
Yeah.
She's now considered huge.
Oh my lord.
For 48 hours.
Oh my lord.
This is now considered a potion of giant size that she's consumed in this bowl of soup. I have increased it from 24 hours to 48 hours because of the cost of the soup. But yeah, you are more than welcome to look up potion of giant size, but just consider it a 2-day-long soup.
Oh my lord. I don't know if I like that.
You have a big Boomba wife, sister.
Where's the big woman? I'm worried,
A
but
little bit worried.
go ahead.
So you consume these soups, you all feel the effects, and Tealeaf's now a fart. And they say, "Oh, perfect, you didn't get the toxin once. That's so great." I mean, that was Nothing I was worried about, I can assure you. Thank you for the gold. But what is that? And she'll point to the top of Tealeaf's head, and you have a large piece of cheese wheel on your head.
It doesn't fall through a gaseous form.
No, it actually
It just sits
it just hovers there somehow.
I look up.
Hello.
This
Got
is
more holes in a fine Gorgon bear.
this is a wheel of cheese. An obscenely large wheel of cheese.
It is an obscenely large wheel of cheese. I'll buy it from you. Will you accept an offer of purchase? It'll go really well with my soups.
Well,
You can see what my soups can do. Now, do you believe they're worth 1 gold piece each and 5 gold pieces?
we were promised 5,000 gold pieces to deliver it near Neverwinter.
I can offer you 50 gold pieces.
That's...
Significantly less.
It is, but it's for my soups.
Yeah, I as much as this cheese is probably one of the most annoying cheeses that I've ever come across.
What makes it so annoying? What's it doing?
Will not shut up.
Have you considered cutting the cheese?
No.
Interesting.
But
We haven't really tried to do anything to make it stop talking, except asking
politely.
nicely and politely.
And besides, 5,000 gold is
Not to
just
be
too
sniffed
hard.
at.
Yeah, 50 gold is far too low.
Oh, what about 10,000? I can't do that, but what if I offered it?
I mean, sure. But you can't offer it. So,
No, I can. I just can't procure the gold.
well then,
What about soups for life?
I suppose they don't know in Neverwinter that we're coming to deliver it. They were just expecting some random
They were expecting
tabaxi.
a cheese.
Uh,
No,
not
it
tabaxi.
was
No,
the,
no, you're right.
It was the other
Sound like
guy.
you're up to no gooder. Couple of scoundrels.
Well,
What?
to be fair, the others, those who were tasked with delivering you, aren't doing it.
At least they were
So
prettier than you.
I don't know. What do you think?
let me roll a. Actually, could I request Sana roll a persuasion?
What are you persuading?
No, she's persuading us to give her the cheese.
No, she's just offering. She's not really persuading.
Okay.
It's like a store owner.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's like, I'll pay for it.
With
Say
money,
yes or no.
with money you don't have.
Yeah, that's the part that keeps tripping me up as well.
We've got 50 gold pieces.
That's not enough.
We have accepted this to deliver this. We must deliver it.
Yeah, I'm afraid that if you don't have the 10,000 gold pieces on hand, I have to also agree.
No, we took this.
Yeah, I know.
We took this delivery in good.
I would have preferred
Gambling?
10,000, but
Yeah.
no, we should go for the 5,000, I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
Well, we're always going to be around. Wheels on wheels.
Can I order one? My
No,
giant
you've already said
friend
no. The
has-
kitchen's closed now. You're being rude.
This
No
is
soup.
Cheesewheels.
You want the cheese wheel.
Cheesewheels said they wanted.
You said they didn't have coin.
It has coin.
Cheese wheels hovering over Tealeaf, by the way.
Cheesewheel, you have coin?
No. You pay for me.
I don't want that cheese wheel to get bigger than it already is.
Can Cheesewheel? Hee. Can you eat soup?
Maybe. 16 soups. 24 soups.
Let's.
Can
I
know
just
what?
reach in and grab 5 coins out.
can we
She
get a
wanted
cheesy?
soup.
Can we get a cheesy soup for the cheese? Yeah, let's go with cheesy soup, please.
Oh, that's not terrifying at all.
Cannibalistic soup?
Yes.
Interesting.
Yes.
Never been done before. Could be something new. Mel, dear. Come out here. And the sister will come back and she's all like airy-fairy. And can you roll a percentile dice for me, Martin?
Sure.
Thank you.
50. Oh, sorry, not 57. 75.
75. Thank you. Alright. She'll take the gold off of you and put it in her pocket. As soon as she puts her hand in her pocket, she feels like a little nip. Almost as if the coin's bitten her. Ah! Your money bit me! And yours? Maybe yours. All your money bit me. What is this? Why are you trying to bite me with fake money?
What's the thing?
Like, toss it at you. And the little mimics, a couple of them had escaped your peripherals and had put themselves into your coin purses. And you've maybe accidentally given a few of them out to the soup kitchen. They're not happy about that.
Well, I don't know how
I'm
that...
bleeding now. This is not work-safe place.
I can heal
This is
that.
not safe. Don't you touch me with your dirty magic. How dare you? How dare you put a mimic coin in my coin purse? She'll suck the blood out of her finger.
Can I do a check for my coin purse for any more mimic
You
coins?
sure can, buddy.
I also do the same.
Yep.
Because I'm in the
Yeah.
forest, I don't know.
So does White Paw. Except those are extra large now.
Huge.
Wait, are they?
It's everything on her, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, but these are creatures. All the
No.
items. go-
Yeah, it wouldn't affect her coins.
Okay. So perception.
Yep.
So she doesn't need to check.
Okay, I won't touch the dice.
I can't read it from here.
It's a natural 20.
Nice.
26.
26 and
13.
12.
you can tell with your perception that some of the coins in your purse look like a more silvery shade of gold to the gold pieces that you have. You can determine that that's probably not gold.
Yeah.
Callan, you can see maybe 19 pieces
Can
are
I?
in there and about 5 in Martin's.
I'd like to put them into a separate sack.
Same.
Like a
I
separate-
put them in the same sack, actually.
Hang on. What's your armor?
That would be 16.
16 armor, okay. Martin, what's your armor?
20.
Doesn't matter, I rolled a 5.
What?
So, when you put your hand in your coin purse, you feel them, like, nipple over you, like, little soft bites, like, almost gumming you.
Stop that! Did they try and bite me when I initially put the money out?
No, they didn't. But they know that you've spotted them. There's nothing in yours, Tealeaf. There's no special coins in yours. But you have your collection of mimic coins, and you also have your collection of mimic coins. What are you going to do with them?
I put them in a separate...
I put mine in the same bag.
Separate bag?
Yeah.
So you are cutting around dangerous goods.
No.
You're trying to offload them on me. I bet that cheese is evil too.
Well,
That's why it's talking.
Probably.
Get it away from me. I don't want to buy it anymore.
Good.
How dare you?
Can I still get
What?
that 5 gold cheesy soup, please?
No. Soup is off limit for you.
are you saying there's no soup for you?
No soup for you. Come back 1 year.
1 year.
Maybe 10.
Bye. And I just go.
Well, okay, so I'm just going to make sure that the bag like that it's in is like a tough leather bag they can't really eat through.
Yeah, they're kind of like bouncing around inside.
Close it.
Like a moving testicle, but they don't move. They can't get out.
And I'd just be like, settle down. I don't know what we're going to do with you just yet.
He's going to kill
No.
you.
And I tighten the drawstrings.
Before we do head off,
Yeah.
I do stop and I'm like, can I please have my money back?
No.
Yes.
No.
Or else this is theft.
I gave you soup.
No, you didn't give me soup for cheese. Give me my money back.
No.
Yes.
No.
You are stealing from me.
I will call the police.
You stole from me!
No, you had fake coins bite my hand. How am I supposed to sell soup with this gaping wound?
I've
like a
offered to
small
heal.
cut.
And
No.
that's not much. You want to see wound? And I pull back and there's just this
Oh,
giant
it's
scar.
disgusting. Gross. Don't show me your
I can
wounds.
sell soup.
You destroy my eyesight with your body, sir. Get away from me.
I want to roll a persuasion to get my money back.
Okay, she will persuade not to.
18.
19. On the dice.
I got 10 plus 8.
I just rolled 19.
Can I ask, do I have less, like 19 less gold in my pouch now, or is it just they were hiding in my...
They were hiding there,
Okay.
so they don't count as towards anything.
Cool. Okay.
She'll throw a soup ladle at you. A dirty one.
You're assaulting me, lady.
Get away from me and my sister! Lest you sick more mimics on us.
I pull my parchment out and I write their names down, the name of their caravan. I put dash blacklisted from church.
Oh my
I
god.
roll it up, put it away.
Good, I wouldn't want to serve
Good
at your
day.
church anyway.
Are you the police?
Yes! I'm a paladin!
I'm calling the police!
Just like,
You see the squad and spin around? Yes, you call.
for a deity that's all about love, you're really, really bringing the heat.
We don't like stealing. What about love is they're stealing?
Steal your heart?
Yeah, that's metaphorical.
Well, can be literal sometimes. Anyway.
But this is money. These people have stolen from me.
Well, we did give them mimic coins.
Not on purpose.
Yeah, but...
They're being unreasonable.
Well, so the coins that you gave her were mimic coins, and so you
no,
can't expect her to
only
give
some
you...
of them were mimic coins. I want
I'm
money.
pretty sure the majority of yours were mimic coins.
Can we
I
take
just
this?
want my money back.
Well, go back there if you want, but I'm going to go. And I'm just going to, like... Come on, Amira.
I got to get going! And you'll get a cheese on your head.
No, just at least get in the backpack, please.
No. Your head is spiky.
I'll just take it off and just put it in the backpack.
Immediately go back on your head.
Take it off, put it in the backpack.
Cheese head! And every time you do, it'll just keep going back on your head.
Cheese head, na 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 na.
Dude.
I am reporting you to church. Good day. And I go.
And I guess you're on the back of the mirror as well, right?
Yeah.
White Paw, I'm sorry, you cannot ride on horse anymore. Please follow.
So you make your way closer and closer to the forest until you reach the forest edge. From your pretty... what's actually very... Callan, what's your past perception?
16.
16. And Rachel's was 15, wasn't it?
My passive is 11.
11,
15 and 14.
15, 14. Lucca and Greyclaw, whilst you're heading towards the forest, maybe like half a kilometre back, I'm switching between Imperial and Metro.
Yeah.
Don't at me. You can see that the soup cart is following you, but keeping a safe distance. Yes. But in front of you, for the entirety of the length that you can see, there's almost like a glowing shimmer around it, like a big soap bubble. It's got like shifting rainbows of like different colours morphing in and out, and there's like a golden hue shining above it, and it encompasses the whole forest, or at least as much as you can see. You're not... if you want to roll an Arcana check or anything like that, or a spell...
I'll point it out
Yeah.
to White Paw, who will then do the Arcana check.
It's very noticeable shine to this forest. Like almost like a force field of sorts.
Oh no.
Given that I have the effects of Bless, I could probably take a crack at it as well.
Yeah.
Because it's attack rolls or... No, saving throw. It's not skill checks. Never mind. I won't.
White Paw got 15.
15?
I got a 10 on Arcana. I'm just saying if... Can I do Detect Magic as a ritual, or would that not? I don't know that would necessarily...
I mean, you can cast a ritual if you want.
Yeah, if we're willing to give it the time. Oh.
Yeah, so you just sit down in front of the thing. So as you do that, from Lucca's peripheral, you can see from one of the stray trees that aren't encompassed by this strange field, there's like a sort of a smallish kind of figure, like poking its head out and then poking it back in. Like this is a black thing. It's maybe like 20 feet away. And when you look at it a bit more and it comes out of the tree to like slink up towards you, you notice there's a big black dog.
Oh.
And it's wagging its tail, but like also really cautious about like getting closer to you.
It's within 30 feet, yeah?
Yeah.
So I have an ability as a Amethyst Dragonborn to use a psychic telepathic connection.
Yeah.
So I'll attempt to talk to the dog, because as long as it can understand a language, which it might not. Hello there, boy.
Verbally, you can hear the dog go, ooh. But back in your head, you hear it like a really horrific voice speak back to you.
You smell a friend.
Dial it down. Take it down just a notch. Just a notch.
That's my inside voice.
Use your inside voice.
Hello.
Okay, that's better. That's... Whew. Yes. And I'll just say out loud, because that was all in our head. And I'll be like, he says we smell like friend. Or I smell like friend? Is it me? And I just think in my head, is it me? Is it all of us?
Friend.
We are cat. We're not friend with dog.
You'll like sniff the air and get like a little bit closer because you haven't drawn any swords out or anything.
No.
It just slinks a bit closer and its tail's still wagging pretty happily, as you can tell.
And then just in my head, it's like, Amira, just be on guard.
Does Tealeaf do anything?
Sure, why not? Let's use a spell and I'll mark it off. To just straight up detect magic.
While Tealeaf is doing that, I'll dismount off of Amira and just go into one of Amira's saddlebags and just look for... I keep just some meat, like some smoked or dried meat for Amira for long travels, and I'll just take a little bit out.
Alright. It'll go a bit closer and like gently take the meat from your hand.
Oh, so gentle.
Oh boy.
Gentle. And you can... When the dog gets closer to you, you can smell like brimstone from it, and it has like fiery orange eyes.
What is your name in my head?
This one has none.
Well, then I think that you should have a name. That just seems a bit sad to me that you don't. Well, what's a good name then for him? And so I'll like to ask the group.
Cheese!
Nope. Okay,
Cheese,
well,
cheese, cheese,
let's
cheese,
one vote for cheese.
Can I...
Nothing's gooder than cheese.
Actually, first up, can I roll maybe a religion to identify?
Sure can.
Religion is a 10.
10?
I need to swap out these dice.
Both of us are going to be like,
Both holy people want to roll.
I'll roll a religion as well.
black dog.
Smells of sulfur.
Sulfur.
Brimstone.
15 for Lucca.
15.
6 and 7.
6, 7. Nice. You're not quite sure. It doesn't quite ring a bell for you, Grey Claw and White Paw. But for Tealeaf and Luccarius, you would know this as a hellhound. But like weirdly, it's a friendly one.
I was thinking
You're
that.
expecting an attack from this, like almost it was like fainting. But no, it's a nice hellhound.
So I'll get down on one knee and I'll start like I'll put my hand out slowly. It's like, may I caress you?
No touch, only friend.
Okay.
And you know that you're speaking infernal to it.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm in my head and I'm just like, your name is now Rafiq.
Rafiki.
Yes, acceptable.
Okay. Hey.
You'll be a bit cheddar off without a name.
Hey. Just ignoring the cheese entirely.
Cheese.
And he's just so Luca's just like, have you been here long?
A while.
I believe the bubble here is not necessarily normal at this time of year, in this place. Do you know what it's causing it?
No.
So, determining from your Arcana check, this is looking at this aura, determining like the shape of it. You've never quite seen anything on this scale, but you can confidently say this is an anti-magic field over the whole entire forest. So going through it, anything that's on you magically, that's active, will disappear.
That includes the buffs we just got. That...
Hey, Cheese, come to me.
Cheese.
Cheese? You with me?
And it'll like teleport onto your head.
I run straight into the field.
Okay. Do you have any magic on you?
None.
Alright. So you go to there, all the while it's going cheese instead of wee.
If at any point it disappears, I stop before I get in the dome.
Alright, so you keep going, still keep screaming cheese. It does not stop as soon as you enter the anti-magic field. Nothing happens to you though, nothing bad happens.
It's still talking.
It's still having a chat.
This cheese! I walk back out of the magic field.
Alright.
Anti-magic field.
Anti-magic field. I'm gonna walk back and be like, it didn't work.
So did you describe what it is? Because you figured it out.
No, White Paw did.
Okay.
And White Paw would have said it out loud.
Did my detect magic first up? Did my detect magic gain any further insight?
On the anti-magic field?
Yes.
You would know that this is an unusually placed anti-magic field. It actually feels like it's been there for a while. Maybe more than a year. But it doesn't seem like there's anything sinister for it. You do find it a bit strange that the cheese didn't stop saying wee.
I roll an arcana, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Based on if it's one of those things where if you cast the same spell in the same spot for X amount of days or times,
Yeah.
whether it then becomes a permanent, and whether that is what has caused this to be here so long.
Okay, yeah.
When I say arcana, that is a 14.
14. This spell normally doesn't do that.
Okay.
But this must have been some pretty powerful magic to have this permanently now placed over the...
Yeah.
How
over the forest.
big is the area?
From what you can see, you probably don't even have a distance, but you can probably see, like... What's the maximum distance you can see before the curvature happens? Like 7 kilometers?
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
It is huge.
Yeah, it's like the whole forest.
Yeah, and from what you can maybe surmise from that, it probably extends the whole way over to Neverwinter.
Yeah. So we got some options. We could either turn back and then go for the long ride around. At the same time, we could go through, but we won't be able to cast spells. I'll lose my Drake companion.
I'll lose my horse.
You'll lose your horse. Everyone will lose the buffs they've got, but that's
But they'll
okay.
come back on if we manage to pop out the other side.
Yeah, I'm just worried about not being able to use stuff. It seems silly like that we would go in and like be a lot more defenseless, but
I will probably, I guess, risk it. I would like to step into the anti-magic field.
Yep.
And just as proof of concept, I would like to cast... I'll step just beyond the barricade, or the barrier.
Yep.
Over the line, and cast the Create Bonfire right next to me.
Alright, you're now no longer gaseous.
Yes.
And you see, like, a spark and then nothing.
Okay.
having to carry all these friggin' saddles.
And the head.
And the head.
And the cheese.
And the cheese, don't forget the cheese. Can your weak arms handle us? Cheese, cheese, cheese.
I will become near useless if we go in there. So, unfortunately, I think we need to take the long way.
Let
I
me try
will-
something.
Write a poem on our track.
Sure. Yes.
Dispel magic.
Alright. Sure bloody can.
Oh, 1.
1.
So, in
It's
total,
still there.
9.
9. No.
That was a level 3 spell.
Sorry. Yeah, it's still there. It's beautiful though. Like a big soap bubble.
Perhaps if we find the source of the anti-magic, we can deal with it and back to normal. It is dangerous, though. I do agree. As a magic caster, you'll be very much out of your element. And honestly, without a mirror, I will be out of mine as well.
I would also reason that the source of this would likely be in the center. So,
How long from here would it take to get around to Luskan? Like, how many extra
Or
days
Neverwinter.
would it be? Well, no, we're going to Luskan eventually anyway, so...
Yeah.
So from where you are, should you just go like the normal route up to Luskan? You would come from here up towards Xantharl's Keep to Mirabar. That's probably about 4 days travel.
Yeah.
And then the road from Mirabar to Luskan down the River Marar is another 3 days.
So we're adding, like, nearly a week to our journey.
Yeah. Whereas going through Neverwinter Woods, that'd be around 2 days, judging on travel time, and then going from Neverwinter to Luskin, maybe 2 days.
Yeah.
So it's a little bit longer if you take the other way around, but you're certainly more than welcome to.
Yeah. What do you think?
I cast it again.
Okay.
That is a 27.
27. So this beautiful aura of bubble. However you cast it, how do you describe you casting this dispel magic?
Essentially, I hold my hands out, both hands, one covering the other.
Yep.
And then I just cross.
Cross them.
Like, no, Gary, no. Cross.
So as your no Gary no goes out, you feel like the the dispel magic like shoots out from like your power, and then just flings back off of this anti-magic shield.
Ooh.
What?
Yeah.
We can't get rid of this, guys.
Yes.
I say we go through it. It's like, what did they say? Teddy bear picnic.
You're a blockhead.
Shut up,
Spells
Cheese.
stink.
I mean, I will be able to survive without Amira. It just won't be quite as good, but I worry about Tealeaf and Whitepaw.
Yes, because I am quite useless without my magic. Who am I without my
Useless.
magic?
So useless. Don't you feel like dirt? Like an old musty
Silence
cheese.
from the peanut gallery.
Cheese. Not a peanut. You're so stupid.
I
You
really
sound
wish
like a
this
peanut.
field made it shut up.
Yeah. Well, so I will. If we're going to go through, I mean, I don't want to do this to Tealeaf, but I feel like we just have to try and play our head and hope. It does suck.
Look, whatever is in there has to attack us as well. They don't have magic.
That's true. So I will take this.
Can you ask Rafiki
Yeah,
if
Rafiq. Yes.
yes, if like did he come out of the forest or has he been chilling on the edge?
Rafiq, you been chilling?
I'm too warm to chill.
I see. Have you been here for a while?
Yes.
Did you come out of the forest?
No.
You haven't been in?
Sometimes.
Oh, so you can go in and out.
Yes.
Okay. Will you follow us?
Yes.
Will you help us if...
No.
Oh. We're friends, though.
Buddies, but no help.
You're not my buddy.
You won't
pal.
try and hurt us?
No.
I'll roll an insight check. That's not bad. 16.
He's telling the truth, he won't hurt you, but he won't help you.
No, okay.
Much the same as me.
And he'll go up to where the cheese is, like, on your head, and he'll, like, put both paws on your chest and, like, sniff it. Like,
Cheese, friend, good.
Yes, he's a delivery. He's... Down, boy.
Who?
Down, boy. Well, if we're going to do this, I'm going to take the saddlebags, saddle, and there's like something else as well. Saddlebags, saddle,
dragon head.
and saddle pack. And the dragon head, yeah. And I'm just going to carry them. It will not make me unencumbered. Like, it might make me encumbered, but it's probably pretty close.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind.
And I will tell Amira, it's like... And I'll say this out loud in Draconic. I'll be like, Amira, you can't come with. You'll disappear. Take flight. Stay over the anti-magic barrier where you can. And I'll say to her, keep above, and if you see the anti-magic field disappear, you come in.
Alright, so you'll go into the anti-magic field?
Yeah, and I'll be like, Rafiq, come.
Are we leaving the head with Amara, or are we taking
No, I'm taking it.
You're taking it?
I'm just going to take it. I can carry it. I'm not encumbered.
Okay.
But you guys might need to carry some stuff.
Yeah. I might be able to carry some stuff.
Alright, so continuing your journey, you enter through the magic field, you feel this gross
Yeah. I don't like it.
cold
I
effect
can't.
on you, but you notice a change in Whitepaw. She's now normal sized.
I assume I don't have temporary hit points and bless
You do not,
anymore.
sorry. Whilst you're in the field,
True.
so keep that in mind. So you will know as soon as you exit this field, not for yours because it just dispels it.
Yeah.
But for all the other effects, you'll get that back if you leave this field. Or when. You know, positive thinking. Okay.
I'll take
Get
the
the hell out
lead
with
if
you.
people want to.
Yep, so who wants to go first?
I'll go first because I got tracking and survival.
I'll stay at the back to protect from anything that way.
I'll be in the middle as a little squish.
So will White Paw.
And I'll take out my longbow and I'll knock an arrow just so I can be ready just in case.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
So around about maybe like an hour into your trek into the woods, it's very cold. It's like from when you entered, it's probably around 3 o'clock. So it's getting noticeably darker in this forest, more so than it normally would. But as the start of the pack, Callan, can you roll me a 1d6, please?
3.
I will get you to roll another 1d6.
Okay. 1.
Okay. So, whilst you have your keen dragon eyes looking over and being very careful throughout your trek inwards, I'll get everyone to roll me a dexterity saving throw, please.
Alright, so we still get the +4 though.
Yep.
Right, I'm at
Okay.
+12 of this.
Yeah, dex save.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's surprisingly okay.
What did everyone get? Okay, Martin.
Greyclaw got 27.
Okay. Overachiever.
He rolled a 20 with a +7.
Yep.
And White Paw got 18.
Okay.
So we'll be adding the D4?
Yes. It's not D4, it's just 4.
Oh, okay. Same deal. 22. I rolled a
Oh
16.
my god, guys.
Yeah.
31.
It's like the ground below you notice like the roots of the tree do actually move like snakes.
Oh.
But it's not harmful. It's just trees doing tree things. You wouldn't
Okay.
understand. Actually, no, you would understand.
I actually get advantage to that check then.
No, it's just a dex save.
Against
Calm
plants that are
down.
magically created or manipulated.
Oh my god, do you want to roll higher than a 31?
No, I didn't roll.
Okay, well, 31. It's just like, just to save yourselves, you kind of like trip over. You don't, Mr. 31, okay? But the rest of you, even with high rolls, you just like stumble over some roots, but you don't find yourself falling flat onto the ground. So, bit of a tricky terrain, but you still muster on ahead. You're not really too worried about what's going on underneath you, but you do find it a bit odd that the roots are snaking around.
How is this happening in the anti-magic field? Anybody have any answers?
Can I
Arcana or religion?
Religion.
go nature as well?
You sure can.
Since we're in the forest, we're talking about forest creatures, can I get it the
You can
plus, the bonus?
Yeah.
Alright.
Your +4 doesn't aid to this, does it?
Does not.
No, okay. 15 on religion?
Okay, yeah. Oh, what did you get?
On Arcana, which is what I believe this would be, White Paw got a 21.
Okay.
Just a 10.
10. Religiously, there's nothing that you would benefit from knowing, but you might suspect, and you will suspect, that these are probably like trailing roots of an ant that's probably nearby.
Oh.
It's just walking through the forest, but this is just like it's like a tail.
Okay.
Yeah. So just mind your footing.
Okay.
I should be able to help us as a ranger with a forest-favoured terrain. I should be able to help us move still, like at normal speed.
Yeah. Cool. And Callan, with your passive perception,
Yeah.
in the distance, you hear quacking. Just soft quacking of ducks.
Shh. It's duck season.
Rabbit season.
No,
Right.
duck season.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
Roll me a d6 for me, Rachel.
6.
A 6. Cool. Roll me another d6 for me, please.
Another 6.
Oh, actually, sorry. Roll me a d4. My bad.
Oh, okay. That won't be a 6. 3.
So, still traveling a little bit more. Maybe another hour has passes. It is getting towards supper time for you, and you're feeling like It's been a long day. There's been soup. There's been
Yeah.
cheese. You're still being abused by this block of cheese, which has now... it's actually on the hellhound's head.
Okay.
And he doesn't seem to mind. Can't really understand what the cheese is saying. He doesn't really care. What number did you roll? Sorry, Rach?
On the D4?
Yep.
3.
3. So, you find like a small clearing, like a bog clearing. It's a bit wet, a bit gross, but it's fine. And there's like little adorable mushrooms lining the ground, dotted around the place, sporting an array of innocuous pastel hues and ditzy polka dots. And they look pretty tasty. Just by looking at them, they remind you of like a marshmallow. Or just...
Ranger,
I would like to do a nature... Well, actually, I'd like to do a survival check.
are these poisonous?
Survival check, please.
Sure.
That's going to be a 16.
Yeah. It is a small patch of mushrooms, not like a huge amount. But these little shrooms, you don't quite know the scientific name for them or anything like that.
Right.
But you know that eating one can be akin to drinking a potion of healing.
We should collect some of these, since we...
I have a question.
You can ask away.
Is the other soup lady still following us?
You haven't noticed them,
Okay.
but you have that feeling on the back of your neck. You're like,
Someone's watching.
someone's watching.
I might ask Rafik, do you smell soup?
Do you want me to translate for you? Do you smell meat water, boy?
Soup.
He'll have a sniff. So he rolled a 23
Yeah.
on his sniff perception.
That's a pretty good sniff.
I smell meat water.
I believe he smells meat water nearby.
A while away.
A while away. Nearby, but a while away. We should forage some of these mushrooms. We don't have any magical healing, and these are quite good for you. Good for your health. How many can we forage?
Successfully, I'll get you to roll me... So whoever wants to forage these mushrooms, roll me a survival check.
I assume it's going to be the ranger.
Survival guy.
Yeah, you're the survival
I'm
man.
still in the forest, so I can still...
I am not proficient, so I cannot assist you.
Anyone else want to assist? No, okay, it's just me. If only Amira was here. That will be a 22.
22. You successfully pick... They're very delicate.
Yeah.
But you know that once they're out, they actually harden a little bit, so then it was like spongy. You successfully collect 5 of these mushrooms.
All right.
Some of them just fart away.
Well, that's going to be at least one each, plus 1. So, who wants the plus 1?
I can at least hold on to it
Okay.
if...
So, yeah. Tealeaf take 2, and the rest of us take 1. So, I'm just going to put 1 potion of healing down, just so it's in the...
Alright. After foraging, do you wish to continue, or do you want to set up a camp here? It's not really the most ideal place to set up a tent, because it's all wet.
Do I know of a place that would be more ideal nearby that camps? Because I have, just on my...
Yeah, you know, maybe about, like... If you push another 30 minutes onwards, there'll be, like, a semi-clearing. It'll still be a lot of trees, but it's flat enough that you might be able to set up some tents.
There's a place near here that we can go. It would be better than on the wet ground. It's bad for you while you sleep, you see. We should find dry ground.
Yes, let's...
We'll push on.
Okay, push on it. Martin, can you roll me a d6 for me, please?
1.
So you're moving. Keep going. And I'll get Martin to roll me a d8.
Oh, that's a big number.
It sure is, buddy.
number. 2. Small number from the big number.
So you see the clearing in front of you, and like it's just there. There's a bit of like evening sunlight coming down, and then from the trees, like 2, not enormous, but like uncomfortably large, spider-like looking things trail down in front of you, and then from the sides, 4 actual giant spiders encompass you. You roll for initiative. Next episode.
Oh no!
Yeah!
I was so ready for initiative.